package racks of 4. I really am terribly sorry. There are Oh dear, it's gone right through.
This is great.
So sorry.
Yes, sir.
It's nearly my stop.
1% alcohol, 100% tenants.
If your car is running on 4-star, it could perhaps use SO Super Plus Unleaded right now, without converting the engine. Unlike ordinary unleaded, it has the same octane power as SO 4-star, so there's no loss of performance. It's cheaper than our 4-star, and environmentally, it makes more sense. SO Super Plus Unleaded. You may be able to switch to it right now, without converting your engine. Check with our brochure.
Cousin Wilna had a windfall.
Rich! Rich! I'm rich!
And of course she wanted to make the most of it, so we agreed to help. We said yes to a current account that pays interest.
I think I'll take it.
We said yes to a unit trust with an income.
I'll take it.
And we said yes to a bond for growth.
5 dozen, please.
Currently, we manage over £1.5 billion worth of unit trusts and help nearly 3 million savers, more in fact than any other bank. If you want to make the most of your money, the answer's TESB.
A powerful cough calls for a powerful medicine. In clinical trials, Benylin was shown to provide fast, effective cough relief. Benylin, for benefits that can be seen and not heard.
Only in the MFI sale, up to half-price offers on Schreiber kitchens. Rigid quality, new styles, free delivery at guaranteed unbeatable prices. The MFI sale starts Boxing Day, 9 till 6.
Excuse me, sir, if I inquire, but isn't that your house on fire? Well, maybe not. But if it were, I mean, suppose fire did occur, and say it caught you unawares at night. If you're cut off upstairs, what would you do? How would you act to keep your family intact? First thing is, make sure everyone who's still upstairs is in one room. Close doors and block up all the cracks to keep out deadly smoke attacks. Go to the window, shout, and try to make sure that someone nearby has gone to call the fire brigade, for they'll speed quickly to your aid. If, while you wait, you start to choke, lie on the floor where there's less smoke, or lean out of the window where there's likely to be cleaner air. But should things get too bad to stay, your last resort's a getaway. Do all you can to break your fall with cushions, mattresses and all. Then lower yourselves towards the ground, for choice where soft earth may be found. These rules may save your lives, so heed them, although we hope you'll never need them.
Between the two of us guys, you know I love you more. It took me.
Hey, I bet he drinks
Carling Black Label.
Who? Hamlet! Over here, son. On me head. What's that?
I bet she drinks Carling Black Label.
Well, won't be Christmas without a few repeats.
Coffee, mate.
Well, haven't you got any milk? Not sure I'm going to like this.
It's always a first time.
Nice. Very nice.
With so many things to think about in business today, there hardly seems time to prepare for tomorrow. Preparing you for tomorrow is what the Open College is all about. We provide over 50 work-related courses for people and businesses all over the UK. Through training at all levels of business, not only can skills be improved, but performance, effectiveness, and confidence too. From managing time and stress to retailing, supervisory skills and manufacturing, we can help businesses and individuals to cope with today and change course for tomorrow. And our courses are as flexible as your schedule is demanding, because completely self-contained, they enable you to train where you want to, whenever you want to, and at your own pace. For a full list of courses, take the right course of action now. Call the Open College on 0235 865757.
When you're driving on motorways, you'll often see these signals. In normal conditions, they won't be lit, but in fog, or if there's any form of danger ahead, then the amber lights will flash and the signal will tell you the maximum speed to go. 50, for example, or 20, or 40. This signal tells you that a lane is closed. When you see this signal, you'll know the danger is past and the restriction is ended. On urban motorways, there's a signal mounted over each lane. Again, if it's foggy or if there's danger ahead, the signals will show the maximum speed at which it is safe to go in your lane. An arrow like this tells you to move to the lane to your left, or the lane to your right. An arrow like this tells you to leave the motorway at the next exit. If the amber lights change to red lights flashing above your lane, then you must not proceed any further in that particular lane. So, even if you can't see the danger, please do as these signals say. They're for your safety.
That's bad.
Just takes a minute. Yes, it's mad. It just takes a minute.
When it's very, very sad.
It just takes a minute to bag it and bin it.
When you're on the run and you're all having fun.
Don't get rid of your rubbish the nasty way.
Simply bag it and bin it. Takes only a minute.
And take it home if there's no rubbish bin.
It just takes a minute to bin it.
Miss Millie's Country Fried Chicken offer 3 pieces of chicken and chips at just £1.99. That's the best value in town from Country Fried Chicken.
Oh, hello. I've just moved in next door and I was just wondering if I could borrow some tea.
Of course, come in. Actually, I'm just making some. Would you like a cup?
Yes, please.
Don't mind Randy. He won't bite. Are you two getting on okay?
Fine.
Time for a sharp exit. Time for a cool, sharp harp.
Kids, they're a big responsibility. And when they're out of sight, you never know what they're up to. Sometimes they need a helping hand to keep them on the right tracks. If you can find them, one minute they're up in the air, the next they're down to earth with a bump. A teenager's life isn't always easy. They need a home life, family around them. But it can't always be their own. Some children need foster parents for a short time, or maybe until they grow up. If you become a foster parent, the council is there with advice and some money towards their keep. Fostering's hard work, but can be fun. Find out about becoming a foster parent. Phone your local social services.
St. John's School, 306 pupils. Valley Road, 250 pupils. At St. John's, Susan, in a hurry. Parked cars and traffic that cannot see her. At Valley Road, Mike, heading for home, perhaps for the last time. You can't rely on kids to be careful. So, where you see these yellow markings, please don't park, not even when fetching your child from school. St. John's School, 306 pupils. Valley Road, 250 pupils. Help keep it that way.
I'm standing here with this huge fish, not knowing quite what to do with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a sharp exit.
Only in the MFI sale, up to half-price offers on Schreiber kitchens. Rigid quality, new styles, free delivery at guaranteed unbeatable prices. The MFI sale starts Boxing Day, 9 till 6.
Not here yet.
Look out for your neighbours this winter. For more information on how to help them keep warm, keep well, ring 0800 289 404 free.
Every year, about 1,300 children are killed or seriously injured in cars. This car's doing 25 miles per hour. The man in front is holding a baby. In the back, someone's holding an older baby. A 3-year-old is loose on the seat. The front baby's head hits the dashboard. The rear baby is crushed by the adult. As for the 3-year-old... Now look at this crash. The babies in the front and back are in proper rear-facing baby seats. The 3-year-old in the back is in a child safety seat. All they would have suffered is slight bruising. Protect your child. Fit rear seat belts or child safety seats.
I don't know what it is I'm buying. And what are those? And what's this? And this? Oh. And what's that?
Hello, Mel.
Oh,
you're looking a right state.
Oh, I don't know. I just don't understand about all these D numbers. It's so confusing.
I know.
Family keep going on at me to find out about them, but it's as much as I can do to find stuff they'll all eat.
I know. You don't have to tell me. It's the same with my lot. Here's your answer.
Food additives. The balanced approach.
Look, it tells you all about E numbers and explains what additives are and what they do. Even explains the government approval procedures. It's all there.
Where do I get one?
Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Food. If that doesn't tell you a lot, everything they want to know.
Well, it'll certainly give them
something to get their teeth into.
For your free copy of Food Additives, A Balanced Approach, write to this address.
Left alone for just a few minutes, thousands of small children every year land themselves in hospital.
My milk, Jack.
He's recovered from the initial shock, but to severe damage to the skin tissue.
Bit more.
She has very nasty burns on both hands. We'll need to do several skin grafts to prevent any permanent disability.
Many household chemicals now have bottle caps which children can't undo. But they can't protect your child if you pour the contents into another container.
No, he was eating the blue cup.
Now measuring blood levels to determine the risk of brain damage and possible blindness. Just a few teaspoonfuls of this chemical can be fatal. As you can see from the chest X-ray, the small amount of turpentine contained in the vomit which he inhaled scarred a large area of both lungs.
How you drink up your milk like a good boy.
His lungs are now permanently damaged.
Keep all household products in their original containers. Keep them in a cupboard out of children's reach. And keep the cupboard locked.
Toby!
Keep children safe.
If, for every child in care, there really were this many families coming forward, then they might be able to pick and choose. Many thousands of children have no parents to care for them, and new ones can't be found because not enough families are coming forward. What they'd be looking for in new parents is someone who shares their interests, knows and understands their needs, the way they are. Someone who really cares. But it isn't like this. Could you look after someone else's child? Why not find out how to foster or adopt at the Social Services Department of your local authority?
While Nigel's doing a few extra circuits at the gym, I've invited Julia, his girlfriend, back for a spaghetti bolognese. It's a healthy options meal from Birdseye, made to a low-fat recipe with no artificial colours or preservatives.
Oh, I did 40 lateral raises, bench pressing with 60 kilos and 150 sit-ups.
I'm more of a squash man myself. Shut up, Nigel.
Now you don't have to be health mad to take the healthy option.
The newspaper, delivered in time-honored tradition. But imagine a newspaper that's constantly updated. 15,000 times a day. Covers topics like useful recipes, city news, the latest sports reports, and what's on at the theater. Altogether 1,600 pages of useful information. The ultimate newspaper, brought to you by Oracle.
It's okay, it's not locked.
This might look like magic, but cars are vanishing all the time.
Run on ahead then if you're cold.
And the trick is no fun when it's played on you. Cars don't disappear on their own, they're stolen. If you want to stop joyriders taking your car, close all the windows, lock all the doors. If it's dark, park in a well-lit spot. Best of all, fit an anti-theft device. It needn't cost you much, and it's cheaper than losing your no-claims bonus. It could be a lot easier in the long run.
You didn't lock the car. I've locked it every other time.
Don't let a thief do a vanishing trick with your car.
Employing people can be a bit of a balancing act for you and them. You're looking for the right person, they're looking for the right job. But in their search for work, some people have a handicap to face. And that handicap is discrimination. Unwitting may be, but discrimination nevertheless, because they are in some way disabled. Maybe they were born that way. Maybe they suffered some illness or injury later in life. But disability can be overcome. Disabled people don't want your sympathy, just a chance to be considered for a job on equal terms. Given the right circumstances, there's hardly any job that a disabled person can't do. Usually they can do it as well as an able-bodied person, and sometimes better. Whatever the size of your business, you'll find that disabled workers make good workers. They're fit for work.
This Christmas on HTV, Judith Krantz' bestseller Till We Meet Again is now a major television series. Spanning 2 world wars, it follows the lives of 3 generations of the de Lancel Champagne dynasty. Eve, who marries the aristocratic Paul de Lancel, and her 2 remarkable daughters, Freddie, a pilot, and the wayward Delphine. Judith Krantz' Till We Meet Again begins this Wednesday at 9 on HTV.
Well, at this time of the morning at 4:52, I thought it would be nice time to actually have the weather forecast. It says here, any patchy fog will soon clear and Boxing Day will be dry with some sunshine at first, though it will soon cloud over. That's a pity, isn't it, really? Winds will be light and variable with top temperatures of 9 degrees Celsius. That's 48 degrees Fahrenheit. The outlook for Wednesday, cloudy with a little light rain at first. Well, I think I'll be going for a little walk with my friends tomorrow morning, maybe. And I'd like to see you after the break.
The newspaper, delivered in time-honored tradition. But imagine a newspaper that's constantly updated. 15,000 times a day. Covers topics like useful recipes, city news, the latest sports reports, and what's on at the theater. Altogether 1,600 pages of useful information. The ultimate newspaper, brought to you by Oracle.
This is Lee.
Baba. Exactly what she says.
Unfortunately, Lee's real parents feel they can't cope with the problems of a mentally handicapped child. So he's now being fostered.
Now, come on. Let's do this, shall we?
Lee's foster parents will give him the security which will help him develop more fully.
Good boy, good boy.
If you could foster a handicapped child, either for a long or short term, your local social services department will give you professional help and advice.
That's good. What is it, Lee? Oh, it's standing up. Oh, very good.
It may not be easy,
Yes.
but fostering has its own rewards.
Oh.
Could you do it? Contact your local social services department.
They call him John. Every Thursday he stands here waiting to cross this road to draw his pension. Just an elderly man waiting for a break in the traffic. Or is he? Think. Does he see what you see? Does he hear what you hear? It's difficult, isn't it? Perhaps it would help if drivers were more considerate. It's not easy for John. How far away is that car? How fast is it coming? Should he cross now? If you're a driver, take the guessing out of crossing. See for him. Hear for him. Help him. More than half the pedestrians killed are over 60.
Boxing Day on HTV, it's George and Mildred.
Mr. Roper.
Oh, good evening. Oh, yes.
Snap.
Snap? You don't say snap when you play poker.
They've offered me a part.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
An ugly sister.
That's real typecasting, that is.
Family fun with the Ropers. Boxing Day at 7:30 on HTV.
And now it's time for an hour of comedy with Rich Little. And I'll tell you what it says in the old TV Times. It says, Rich Little, the internationally acclaimed impressionist, plays the part of Robin Hood, Maid Marian, and 13 others, including Little John. My goodness. Sounds very, very strange to me. I look forward to seeing this. Anyway, it's Rich Little and Robin Hood.
When you're driving round a roundabout, always let the other fella know where you're going. Signal your intentions clearly, or all sorts of misunderstandings can arise. If you're going to turn right, don't stay in the left-hand lane all the way round and keep everybody guessing. Let's start again, shall we? Give way to traffic coming from the right. If you're turning left, indicate left as you approach in the left-hand lane. If you're going straight on, enter in the left-hand lane, but don't indicate left until you pass the first exit. If you're turning right, indicate right as you approach in the right-hand lane, keep to that lane as you go round, and keep indicating right until you pass the exit before the one you intend to leave by, then indicate left. Then we'll all get home a lot earlier. Always let the other fella know where you're going. It's the only fair thing to do.
Roadworks on the motorway may sometimes occupy an entire carriageway. Where this happens, you may find yourself diverted through the central reserve and driving for a time in two-way traffic. This is not something you want to come upon unexpectedly. So, from some distance ahead, the signs prepare you for the diversion. Distinctive yellow signs to organise you into lanes at a reasonable speed. As you get nearer to the diversion point, you should further reduce speed for crossing into the other carriageway and driving safely in the two-way traffic. So, where there are roadworks ahead, let the signs guide you through until it's safe to go back to normal motorway driving.
By day, you're in full view. But at night, drivers may not see you. You can be just a shadow, even in the center of town. So make sure you're clearly seen on the streets after dark. Wear something light. Or carry anything that's white. Drivers see you best if you wear something reflective. So please, be safe at night. Be seen. Be bright.
Motorbike riders, oh you motorbike riders. Next time you wanna overtake, just stay back, lay back, just stay back, lay back. So the four-wheel driver can see where you're at, and you stay back, lay back, just stay back, lay back. And then when the road is clear, and you check behind, don't get too near. Ride wide and stay clear. You gotta ride wide and stay clear. Ride wide and stay clear. Remember that airstream can drag you in, so keep it steady and hold your line. Then you can touch on past. Yeah, you can touch on past. Sweet back kids, so all you motorbike riders, lay back and ride wide.
All right. If you go to the Canaries, you can save £30 at Lund Polly.
Get away.
Here, you'll never believe this. A moment ago, I was back in England and it was...
Get away.
Get away for less with Lund Polly.
Poor Michelle. She has caught the cold of Claude. She smells nothing. She has the bunged-up nose, and she's out of tunes. Tunes release menthol vapors that flow through the sinuses to clear the head, helping the breathing more easily. Yes, Michelle is out of tunes. Claude, as we can see, is not. Mentholated tunes help you breathe more easily.
If inhaled, the smoke from a house fire could kill a small child in under a minute. Wake up. Get a smoke alarm.
To date, science has failed to come up with a better nasal decongestant than xylometazoline. The active ingredient in this nasal spray. Otrivine. Why let congestion get up your nose?
Bet he drinks Carling Black Label. Not in here, he doesn't.
Your best bet for a fuller flavour.
Carling Black Label.
Hey, hey, hey! Good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up for me?
Findus Lean Cuisine. 24 low-fat dishes like new lasagna verde and chicken and prawn Cantonese. Less fat, more taste.
How's about cooking something up with me?
Enjoy healthier eating. Findus Lean Cuisine.
Runny nose, sore throat, coughs, sneezes, and the shivers. Help say good riddance to bad cold and flu symptoms with Day Nurse and Night Nurse from Beecham.
Oh, Kevin, I do like it in our medallion award home.
Me too, Tracy.
So warm, so cosy. There's just one thing.
What's that, Petal?
It's these red lines. They do sort of get under your feet.
That's total heating, Tracy. It shows we're making the most of less than half-price electricity.
Which I assume, Kevin, is why in many cases electricity is so economical to run.
Got it in one, Trace.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Oh, I suppose you get used to them.
Not central heating, total heating.
Tonight on HTV, the classic horror story Jekyll and Hyde.
What do you know about Dr. Henry James Jekyll?
Has he seduced you, is that it? Michael Caine is Jekyll and Hyde.
I can't control him, sir. He's inside me.
Filth. That's what he is. Filth.
Somebody, please, help me!
Jekyll and Hyde, tonight at 9 on HTV.
Yes, that looks good. And if you've been following the snooker, don't forget there's a chance to catch up on all the latest action from Blackpool later on tonight at 11 o'clock. The Mercantile Credit Classic takes us up to Nightclub starting at 12:30. Now, time for our film.
The stereo will be great.
With my new Toshiba.
But you'll just have to wait.
For my new Toshiba.
Lycam stereo.
Coming to Toshiba.
Digital, don't you know?
You don't want hisses and fuzzy buzzes crawling up your ears.
Every note you hear
On my new Toshiba.
will sound jolly clear.
On my new Toshiba.
While Nigel's doing a few extra circuits at the gym, I've invited Julia, his girlfriend, back for a spaghetti bolognese. It's a healthy options meal from Birdseye, made to a low-fat recipe with no artificial colours or preservatives. Oh, I did 40 lateral raises, bench pressing with 60 kilos and 150 sit-ups. I'm more of a squash man myself. Shut up, Nigel.
Now, you don't have to be health mad to take the healthy option.
Irish Wolfhounds and miniature wire-haired Dachshunds, the tallest and one of the smallest breeds of dog. Their breeder says there's a pedigree chum mixer that's right for each of them.
You can see by the way they go for it, they love the taste.
Pedigree chum mixer and small bite mixer with 100% whole wheat and basted with tasty meat juices.
Whichever size I use, I know it's helping the pedigree chum to give them the nourishment they need. I've got great faith in pedigree chum. It's made to measure for my dogs.
Well, baby, I'm thinking about your chocolate. Well, baby, I'm thinking about your taste. Well, baby, I'm thinking about your chocolate. Thinking about your taste. Well, baby, I'm thinking about your chocolate. Thinking about your taste.
I'm not a dentist, but I recognize this. The tool dentists use to scrape away tartar. Recognize this? Crest in the silver box. A fluoride toothpaste that actively helps stop tartar from coming back. Look, your dentist scrapes tartar away, but now you can help keep your teeth tartar-free. So more of this could mean less of this. Tartar Control Crest. not only fights fillings, it helps keep teeth tartar-free.
Wake up in the morning wanting some breakfast.
Now there's a new sunflower spread with 25% less fat and 100% taste. Its name? Yeah, that's light.
Right, now pay attention. This is the Metro Clubman. Smart, nippy, economical, real wash wipe, digital clock, radio cassette, and it's even got its own lookout post. And all for as little as... all white, all wet, all British weight and green, all grey, all black, all blue, all white at the back, all together now.
That's bad.
Just takes a minute. Yes, it's mad. It just takes a minute.
And it's very, very sad.
It just takes a minute to bag it and bin it.
Friday the 5th. Mum escaped for the day, so Dad was held prisoner.
Where's Daddy?
While I got the Finders crispy pancakes, Dad put on the peas. Great. New chicken and mushroom. Wicked. And mince beef. I really got stuck in. So did Dad.
With Finders crispy pancakes, every day's got a different taste.
It took Dad hours to rock her to sleep.
Mr. Taylor, will you tell us about your sore throat?
It's too sore.
Pardon?
It's too sore.
Then you need something that works very fast. Chloroseptic.
What?
Chloroseptic. It's so fast it'll start to work before we finish this commercial.
No chance.
The spray gets to work right where it hurts, right away. Because Chloroseptic contains a really fast-acting painkiller. But can it start to work before this commercial ends?
I don't believe.
Kenco really know how to make a great cup of coffee.
That's delicious.
Of course, real coffee drinkers go out of their way for Kenco.
If you receive some Reader's Digest prize draw numbers, return them immediately, because someone, somewhere, is going to win £150,000.
This guy didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Next year, if he keeps his head, he could be there. Win the Marathon Super Bowl competition and party with 5 of your friends at the 25th Super Bowl in Tampa Bay, Florida. It'll be a crying shame to miss it.
Yes, well, thanks anyway. We should have done this ages ago. Ted should be taking it easy at his time of life, not working himself to the bone. And as for the garden... Oh, hello, is that Jenkins? I need a little help. Yes, that's fine. So, could you come round and have a look when he's not here? Any day except Tuesday.
Ted, could we have a word?
Rosie and I have noticed that the garden is getting a bit much for you these days. So, we were thinking, would this be any use?
Good old Yellow Pages.
Michael Caine stars as Jekyll and Hyde on ITV this week, and TV Times reveals that the Cockney superstar also has two sides to his character: contentment born of success and a deep anger going back to childhood. For details of all the new season programmes on ITV and Channel 4, don't miss TV Times this week.
Are you satisfied with your detergent? Can't you sometimes detect a stale odour when you're ironing? That's because your washing is not always as clean as it looks. Now there's new Radian Automatic. A new detergent that removes dirt and odours even at low temperatures. New Radian. Try it.
While they're pretending not to notice that your nose is feeling beastly, along comes a beastly sore throat. This is when Hall's Mentholyptus can transform you. As Hall's soothing eucalyptus melts away the discomfort from your throat, it releases penetrating menthol vapor action to ease your breathing. Rejoin the human race with your favorite Hall's Mentholyptus.
It's my name. Black coffee with not a thing. Hot black coffee now, freshly ground and fully packed. See, hot black coffee, boys. Well, that's where it's at. Come on. Black coffee. That's what I want. That's what I need.
Dark Blend 37. A blend of strength.
You guys come with lamb, Polly? Could have saved yourself 100 pounds.
Get away.
Get away for less with Lun Polly.
I want to be a slug. I want to be a soldier. I want to be John Barnes. I want to be first. I want to be last.
I want to be a brain surgeon.
I want to be on time. I want to be in a place of my own.
I want to be a dad. I want to be somewhere else.
I want to be my own boss.
I want to be God.
I want to be just here.
Whatever you want to be in life, you want to be with Prudential.
What's that then?
Cheddary?
Yes, but what's it called?
Cheddary, that's the name. Tastes of real English cheddar. And it's got no E's in it.
I can see two from here.
No. No E's. No additives, no preservatives.
Very cheddary.
Yes, Mum.
Cheddary by name, cheddary by nature.
Electric blankets are safe if you use them properly. But be warned. Read the label on your blanket. It will tell you what's the safe way to use it and what isn't. So don't take risks. Read the label and sleep safe.